Hello, good evening, welcome one and all. How are you? It is Monday. And yesterday I finished a game, which means today we start a new game. I should really plan like an entry or like an intro for each of these, but I don't. I'm just winging it. So welcome. Yes, yesterday we finished Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. So today we are not playing Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. We are playing Final Fantasy X. And much to my extreme chagrin, I looked on the internet. I loaded it up on the PS4. I looked around. It turns out the only version of Final Fantasy X, the Final Fantasy X remaster that has the quality of life features like speed and whatnot is the PC version. The Switch version doesn't have it. The Switch version actually like does double duty, kind of shafting you, because apparently, despite selling you a game called Final Fantasy X 10.2 HD Remaster on a cartridge, if you buy the physical version, only Final Fantasy X is actually contained in the cartridge, and Final Fantasy X-2 is a download code that comes in the box that you actually have to download onto your Switch. They didn't put both games on the card, which is hilarious. So yeah, I learned that. So there's no version of the game that has speed or power boosts or anything like that, so we're gonna have to do this all... the only version is the Steam version, and I'm not playing the Steam version. I looked it up, and it was like $32, and I was like, $32 to play on my PC? Like, I don't know, I could have played it at 1440p, I guess, but whatever. So we are playing on the PS4. I am playing it on the PS4, and we're just gonna have to live with the fact that it doesn't have the speed up functions. Yeah, that's the plan for the evening. We're gonna play Final Fantasy X and get started on that. And then when Final Fantasy X is over, we will proceed into Final Fantasy X-2. So we're just gonna back-to-back them, one after another. Oh. All right, so I lost my train of thought. I noticed something in my back end, and then I distracted myself, and now I have lost my train of thought. So 10 and then 10-2. Final Fantasy X-2 is the better game with a much worse story, so I'm told. I expect that to be the case, but that's all right. I don't need every game's story to be top tier. I like it when they're top tier, but they don't all have to be knocked out of the park. So, yeah. The voice acting in Final Fantasy X is not that bad. The laughing scene is the laughing scene, and it is what it is. But yeah, we lived through Final Fantasy VIII, which, as story bars go, is pretty low. So, we will get in here and do this. The part that's going to make me... Oh, God. So, the things I'm not looking forward to in this game. Dodging lightning by hand. I'm not looking forward to that. Racing chocobos. I'm not looking forward to that. Other than, like, there's lots in this game that I am looking forward to, but those two things I am not looking forward to. Those are things that could potentially sideline my ability to complete this game before The Last of Us 2 comes out. As I believe I've said on many previous occasions, the chocobo racing in this game is the only thing that has ever made me break a controller. It is the only video game thing that has ever made me tilt out hard enough to break a controller. Even more so than the lightning dodging. The lightning dodging I didn't have that much problem with. It like, I was fully capable of dodging lightning bolts It's not even hard. It's just tedious. But I whipped the controller across the room at a concrete floor and like broke it and had to buy another one. So it's the thing is, like, I have never broken a controller. I am not a particularly angry person. I don't tilt out easily. I get frustrated sometimes, right? Like, you can see the sort of like simmering frustration with me sometimes. But I don't get angry and I don't tilt out. The worst you'll occasionally see is me do a swear, right? Like, which I try to avoid doing on stream generally, but it sometimes happens if my emotions get away from me. But I have definitely anger laughs. That's, yeah. Darn it, heck. That's what I try to keep my curses. Oh my heavens. That's the sort of like cussitude you're likely to see most days here. But I expect it's screaming externally. But I imagine we will see some, unless I get really lucky. I could just get lucky. Do it in one. But now I've cursed myself. I said I could get lucky and do it in one, and then immediately smacked my mic pop filter. So that's an omen, is what that is. We had that one solid F word that one time. Yeah. Alrighty, so let's get on with the traditions. Tradition the first. My phone. I had to laugh. I was looking at the our Twitch subreddit, which is strictly an unofficial subreddit on Reddit, and is borderline awful all the time. There's nothing good there. It is 90% the same post over and over and over again of people being like, "This is my first time streaming. How do I grow?" And then roughly 10% of all posts to that subreddit are, "If I do X thing on stream, is that super racist and will I get banned?" And then another 10% of posts on it are like, "If I use copyrighted imagery as an emote, will they ban my emote?" And then maybe 1% of posts are actually useful or interesting. The only reason I subscribe to it is because that 1% of useful, interesting posts are actually useful and interesting. But no, the answer is definitely, if you have to ask if the thing I want to do is super racist, it is definitely super racist and you shouldn't do it. Just like, don't even ask the question. It is. Don't do it. Even if it's not, even if it's just borderline, all you're gonna do is alienate people and make yourself wish that you hadn't done it 10 years from now. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not good. That seems like a less than favorable info to noise ratio. Yeah, no, it is not. It is not a good noise to signal ratio. It is very bad. All right, everybody brace your ear holes. The phone's getting plugged in. The only reason I brought it up, is I saw a post today that was telling people how to disable Windows system sounds so that they don't get the Windows noises on stream ever. And I laughed because I have been actively not only ignoring that advice, but actively flaunting that advice by making a tradition of my stream the plugging in of my phone.
Make the noise!
Everybody brace your ear holes. There we go. That one took a while. I don't know why that one took so long. It just waited forever to do its boops. So many boops. It teased me. I thought it was going to fail and I was going to have to like futz with it. I was like, oh shoot, did I accidentally look in my system settings and disable system noises? But no, I didn't. All right. Tradition the second. Delicious. Coke Zero Sugar. Okay, Let's play a video game. Let's do it. There's lots of people here. You all have been, I don't know, indulging my desire to chat. So now perhaps I shall indulge your desire to no longer chat. Or to chat while a video game is played, I guess, is also reasonable. Why do I have no... Ah, there we go. You can hear it now. It just took a while for the Elgato to start piping sounds. Piping sounds to your ears. All right. Pink. Here we go. Wait, that's the wrong Final Fantasy. What about the... Nope, that's the wrong Final Fantasy. Nope, that's the wrong Final Fantasy. Here we go. This is the one. Huh. The disc isn't in the drive. I'll be back in a second. This is embarrassing. I couldn't tell you why I ejected the disc last night, but apparently I did. I put the disc in the PS4 and booted it up to see if it had the boosts, and then it didn't have the boosts. And then I thought I just turned my PS4 off and went to do research on the internet, but admittedly it was quite late at night. So I guess I was like, nope, not the PS4. Screw the PS4. It doesn't have boosts. I'll play the Switch version. And then I found out that the Switch version did not have the boosts either. All right, Shadow of the Colossus can close. So we went from the remake to the original, then the prequel. And now we are going further to the prequel of Final Fantasy X. Well, I mean, this is just Final Fantasy X. There's not a prequel here. Oh. Izendai says, I see that you set your noise gate to fade out instead of cutting immediately when you stop talking. Still slightly distracting, but much less unpleasant on my ear holes. Thanks for that. I actually never changed anything. It was always set to fade out. But I cannot explain to you why that was different for you previously, but it has always been on a fade. All right, let's play the game. Final Fantasy X. Oh, that was a joke. Okay. Sorry. That's the joke about the Final Fantasy X prequel. But I get it now. Who's the goth lady? You'll just have to wait and find out when we get to Final Fantasy X-2. I believe her name is Pain. Because, of course, her name is Pain. I'm gonna just let this play out. Yes, Pain with an E. Oh, the other goth lady is Lulu, yeah. I think this plays again after I do the, after I press the button. But, we're gonna watch it anyhow, because they put it here. Look at how sharp all these graphics are. This game looked amazing on a PS2, and clearly it didn't look 1080p, remastered quality on a PS2, but this game did look amazing on a PS2. And that hand did, in fact, crimp awkwardly. The model was clearly not meant to bend that way. Yeah, Final Fantasy IX was a very pretty game. Final Fantasy VIII even was a really pretty game. But the PS1 was seriously technically limited in terms of like the kind of graphics it could produce. The PS2 got pushed right to its absolute limit with like this game, and I still think the original Kingdom Hearts looks like a modern game. Like there are a few things in Kingdom Hearts that give away its age, but Kingdom Hearts 1 still to this day looks remarkably good. This, I mean, on the PS2 obviously doesn't look as good, but they are also going for a sort of much more real looking game with this one, so it naturally shows its age a little more, just by nature of it sort of like trying to achieve something resembling photorealism on a PS2. You will have to look up Final Fantasy 8, 10, 13, and 15 shared an art director. I believe the art director was the same for 7, 8, 10, 13, but not 12 and not 9. So, yes. He really likes belts. Alright, new game. It says load because I have a save, like I have an existing load, or an existing save file on this PS4, but it's literally like the first save point. I haven't actually played it. All right, I'm gonna go with the standard sphere grid just because we're gonna play vanilla Final Fantasy X here. You have selected the standard sphere grid. You cannot switch grids in game. Is this the one you want? Yes. All right, let's go for the arranged soundtrack. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me in the VODs, but, oh well. Play the arranged soundtrack, yes. Okay, now we actually have a cutscene here. Also, I will need to figure out where I need to position my position, but we'll get there once I have a chance to see what a battle looks like and where all the UI lands. I guess I could have looked that up. Final Fantasy X battle screen. Oh, I actually am gonna have to like even go a little further into the middle, probably, because the menus come up over here and the HP bars and everything are over there. Yes, Matt, position my position, Wiggins. Did you miss the sick rock intro? No, we haven't gotten there yet, Andrew. You're just in time. Also, hi, Andrew. We are literally... all I have done is press the start button so far, so you've missed nothing important. The downside to this game is that you won't get to hear my voices, except for all the scenes where there's dialogue and not voice acting, because there's plenty of that too. Oh yes, I pressed the start button and then I pressed X twice to select the original sphere grid and the arranged soundtrack. Yeah, the boosts are only on the PC. Dubs or subs. Dubs! We've got to get the laugh. We have to get the laugh. It's a requirement.
Listen to my story.
Besides, this is a game I played in English originally.
Maybe our last chance.
It's like Dragon Ball Z. I can't watch it in Japanese. It sounds wrong. Dangled jauntily from the top right corner. I don't think I'll do that. Hilarious though it does sound. Are we going to... I don't know that you can rename the characters in this game. Maybe you can. Name Yuna Cool Ranch. Oh, only Tidus. Oh, or Tidus. Tidus. Banger alert! How is the game volume, by the way? now that we've switched over to the PS4. I want to make sure you can hear it correctly. The music is presently very quiet, but that's intentional. It's good. All right. Good. Excellent. All right. I appear to have control now. Can I go upstairs? Screw you, my adoring fans. I'm going to run around over here. Ladies.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
I don't want to see this on eBay. All right. Am I keeping the name? Am I putting in a joke name? We're gonna keep it. This is, I have kept it for all of the previous games. We're just gonna keep it.
Nothing to worry about.
I don't need luck.
Oh, if I score a goal,
Name him Eris.
I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay?
Yeah, I'll throw up the L
Let's
sign.
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Oh yeah. All right, kids. I guess you can.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
No, I don't do autographs.
Alrighty.
Me too.
Take it easy.
Name him Twitch chat. Twitch plays Final Fantasy.
Well,
I did change
I
Eris to
know.
Aerith,
Cheer
but
for
that's
me.
that was just to maintain continuity between the remake and the original.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
Oh yeah, I can't
I
tonight.
mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
The kid's cloak thing is sweet, isn't it? Ah yes, this opening. I love the buildings that have like the waterfalls on them. That's pretty cool. We should have more buildings that are cloaked in waterfalls. And more anti-grav water installations also. His lips are so pouty.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home.
Do we ever find
sat
out
up
who
talking about
Zanar
Jecht
is?
all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa. Didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jecht Memorial Cup tournament is today.
Oh, he's just a radio
The two
host.
teams that have won through
Okay.
to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South.
Okay. He's
I know
the
there's a lot of
Blitz
people out
commentator.
there
That
to
makes
see the
sense.
Star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player.
Is the video screen
He's
actually
Jecht's blood
like
and the new hope of Blitzball.
showing you,
What kind of super play will he show us today?
or have
Will
they
we see
cut it
his
off so that
father's
you can't see
legendary
it?
shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
All right, so I stuck around here because I always get into the troublesome habit of running off this screen before that dialogue concludes, and then you never hear the end of it. But right, it is presented as a narrator, but it's totally just the commentator of the Blitzball tournament.
Make way.
Out of the way!
Coming through, sorry.
Be a knife,
Hey,
Tidus.
I'm
Be a
getting
knife.
late. Hey, let go of me.
No touching the merchandise, folks. The Duggles. Ah, yes. All right, here we go. Today, in all kinds of things that make very little sense. But look pretty cool. It occurs to me that they don't wait until the audience is in the stadium before, like, lighting up the arena. I would think that that whole laser light show would be kept for, like, after the place was full. Oh, yeah. The, like, growling voices. I forgot about that. Look, you can't wait for the stragglers to get in. You gotta teach people to be on time. Ooh. More anti-grav water. Oh, it sounds like the outside dog is yowling at the 7 o'clock cheer again. They clearly had a lot of fun with this opening. Yeah. It's like, we get to just do a bunch of nonsense that only makes any kind of sense after you've completed the game. As our opening cutscene? Sure, why not? Gotta hook the player, right? That guy's run was so good. Blitzball is, yes, Blitzball is 100% Magic Water Polo. Absolutely 100% Magic Water Polo. That is exactly correct. This will make sense once the game is over to a certain extent if you keep up with the plot.
What are you talking about?
Hey, it's the ghost kid again. He's creepy.
Huh?
It begins.
What begins?
Don't cry.
Do I look like I'm crying, kid? Just tell me what's going on. I love that the streets have, like, waterfalls apparently under the surface level.
Hey, wait!
Because there does not appear to be water running down the streets, but there seems to be water running underneath the, like, the tiles of the streets. Oh, no, I guess it is over top. That's no moon.
We called it sin.
Sin?
Ooh. Welp. Oh yeah, Sin is very much like sort of an Emrakul. Big giant space whale. A big, giant space whale that is the embodiment of all evil. Made manifest.
Take it.
Yes. Our hero indeed.
A gift from Jekt.
My old man?
Tidus, you're supposed to wave the sharp part at them.
I hope you know how to use it.
Does he look like he knows how to use it?
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
I mean, they kind of matter to me. All right, how do I look in terms of my placement on screen? Oh, I'm actually pretty good. Let's do... Which one is my that one? Zoop. I don't know, we can go there, I guess. I'll cut off the dialogue subtitles, but that's okay. Oh, I guess there's 2 layers. There's a second set of menus in here, but we'll figure it out. We'll just have to live with it. I can fit my head to the left of the menu. Oh, I mean, I could, but that has me like right off screen. This, I don't know. Does this work? That doesn't work, but I could go like here. That's fine. Okay, let's go here. This is better. This way I'm not like cutting off the middle of the screen. So that's fine. We'll go here. All right, attack. We cut through.
Don't
These
bother
little
going
dudes are
after
so
all of them.
creepy.
Cut the ones that matter and run.
It's interesting to me that they chose the verb cut there instead of kill. I assume there's a reason for that in translation. You cut through. Congratulations, now you're surrounded. Oh yeah, this thing. I'm gonna spend like the first several minutes of this game just remembering stuff about it. I probably... Oh, because it's a literal translation. Interesting. Okay.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Overdrives. Oh, I should have read that. I should have read that. There we go. Dragon Fang. I don't remember if I have to do anything. Oh god, I do have to do something. Hey, I got it. Look at that. Matt, God of Video Games Wiggins. Alright, overdrive, sword play, spiral cut, this guy. Ooh, there we go. Part of the problem with always playing, like, RPGs is I have absolutely no idea whatsoever if I have an input delay, because it doesn't matter at all. So, doing the, like, limit breaks where I have a timing-based thing that I need to worry about is a little problematic. It'll be super problematic when it comes to jumping lightning bolts. Alrighty, and The Bread is Delicious has subscribed. Thank you very much, The Bread is Delicious. Now for 2 months. I started playing this for the first time a couple of weeks ago. Can you please explain why Tidus's hood looks like a saggy jockstrap? Well, I don't know. I sort of assumed it was like a sweatpant material, and thus is just kind of like saggy. But yeah, now I can't unsee it, so thanks for that image. It is, I will only ever see him with a saggy jockstrap dangling off the back of his neck. Oh, it does! Come on!
What are you laughing at, old man? Oren, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh?
Expected? Who's expecting
Give me
us?
a break, man.
There's too many of them. They're everywhere. Thankfully, I remember what I'm supposed to do in this fight. Attack. Will it let me, though? Nope, I have to attack the little dude guys. The little dude guys must be attacked. Until Orin tells me what I can do. Overkill! Ow! Okay, here we go.
This could be bad.
Attack the machine.
Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Tidus's little shield. He's got a little tiny shield on his arm. Well, that didn't work. Attack the thing. Ah, no, that's a hit. Uh-oh, everybody's flickering. This bodes poorly for our heroes. Kablooey. We just brought down a building.
Go.
Orin, that's where my apartment is. All my stuff was in there. Yes, and all the people who live there were fine. We definitely made things better and not worse.
Oren! Oren!
Huh.
You are sure? This is it.
At this point, they are, like... They have both stared into the abyss and gone crazy. We've had giant eldritch horrors, we've had tentacles. This game is off to a great start. We've had the incomprehensible madness of the boundless abyss.
Hey. Hey!
Hey. Hey is for horses.
My old man?
Alright. Go down. I surely don't remember this bit at all. Okay. I went down. Oh, right. There he is. Hi, Jet. How's it going? No, go down.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Yes. I dreamed a dream that never died. I see we've gone hard Les Mis here. Oh, hey, you're not alone. There's a bird.
Anybody there?
See? There's a bird. You're fine. Nothing to worry about.
Hey!
Now you've scared your bird away. Look what you did, Tidus. You had a friend, and now he's gone. Alright, let's go for a swim. I should note, I dug out my Final Fantasy X strategy guide for this, just in case. I know there are like... chests and things in here. So we have to do some exploring for a bit. Yeah, here begin the missable items. Like the Albed Primer, number 1, or whatever. There's an Albed Primer here somewhere. At which point, at this point in the game, you're like, I have no idea what an Albed Primer does, or what it's for, or why I would want one. But I'm pretty sure there is one here. Ah, well, there's some Albed that we can't read. Oh, apparently I have the word Macalania.
What do we have here? Nope, can't read it.
Well, now we got a chest. 200 gil. All right. What else have we got in this area? I don't want to inadvertently, like, start us on to the next area, but I do want to make sure that I get anything that's in a chest that's around here. Of course, at this point in the series, it's all static camera angles. There's no being able to rotate the camera. 2 potions on the left side, alright. Soup. Ah. Introduction to Albed. Find Albed primers to help you decipher the strange Albed language. Sikdan dra Albed Mikikia Pact un Milg. This is an Albed compilation sphere. Use previously saved Albed primer data to synthesize a new Albed primer. Select save data to synthesize Albed primer from. Please note that saved data from other users will not be reflected in actual Albed primer synthesis. I don't have any other data that I can actually use for this, so there's no point in doing it. Besides, that wouldn't be playing the game from scratch. Yeah, New Game Plus, but only for this one thing. Alright, what else we got over here, if anything? What even is that you can carry your translations over? Yes, yeah, you can. So, over the course of the game, you get a bunch of Albed primers that allow you to learn Albed. But you don't get everything until after a point in the game at which you will have missed a considerable amount of dialogue. And so, on a replay, you can reload your previous game data with all of the Albed that you've previously learned, and it will synthesize a new Albed primer which then allows you to read more of the Albed dialogue earlier in the game. Basically, yeah, like replaying Wind Waker with all the Hylian translated. Alright, up we go. Hey, a save point. So, that other save file is literally at this save sphere. So let's just overwrite it. Yes. Think. How long is this game? This game is probably, I think our playthrough is likely to take us somewhere around 90 hours. It's not a small game. This is the way I was meant to go. What's down here? There better be something that made me walk down here. Zyme says 95-hour average time. 95.5-hour average time. So maybe we're looking more like 110. We'll see. Oh, a fish. I wish I didn't squish that fish. Full sphere grid unlock? No. Definitely not. Alright, now I have no map. Uh-oh. We're under attack! Conveniently for me, I can breathe underwater. Which they never explain. It's just a thing you can do. Oh, you can't breathe underwater, you've just got ungodly lung capacity? Alright. The world record for this game is 10 hours? Holy. I don't even know how you would do this in 10 hours. That's nuts. Oh, there's always a bigger fish. Alright, well, all we can do is attack at the moment, so let's attack. Yeah, I think you can't, I'm quite certain you would have to be able to skip cutscenes or you'd never get under 10 hours. There's no way. Is this thing's chest hollow? Yes. It has sort of like an external cage built into it. Which, as I recall, becomes relevant soon. Or at some point in the not-too-distant future. Aha! A door! It's a good thing that Tidus, a being raised on land, can swim as fast as a literal fish. Did he just say, whoa, underwater? He did. Maybe he thought it. Maybe that was internal monologue.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Whoa is a free action. Alright. Up we go. Every time I go to a new area, I'm gonna fall silent and be like, oh yeah, I remember what goes on in this place.
Cold.
I've got like a thing I need to do here.
Need.
Minus the jockstrap, I've always liked Tidus's outfit. Really? It's so weird. The little like crop top jacket and the like off-kilter arms and legs, and the vest that really ought to have a button. That vest literally only works with this like overall situation. All right, well, we need to, the map is clearly pointing me to look at the fire, but all right, let's look. The remains of a campfire. With flint and tinder, you could start another fire here. Okay, but why was there a fire there? Yes, it's a bonfire. Let's, there's some tinder. This allows us to respawn if and when we die. Then we go back and claim our souls. The souls of all the fiends that we've sent. Okay, well that appears to be it for this location, but there was another door that I can go through, so let's go through that door. Oh, nope, can't go through that door. So now, there. Is this the way I came in? I need a hot Tinder date. Some hot Tinder action here, please. I don't know, that was a stretch for a joke, but it is what it is. I can't defend myself here. Hey, look! Flint. Oh, right, I was looking for flint. I already had the tinder. Okay, let's start the fire that was not always burning since the world's been turning. I imagine it would actually be quite difficult to get that wood burning, given how moist it appears to be in here. Also, why is it so cold in here if it wasn't so cold outside? I am profoundly confused by everything this game has thrown at me so far.
I need food. What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
Thanks for the tips, coach.
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Orin not really good at the pep talks here. He's, going a little hard. Owned by Ghost Kid, yeah.
Wait!
Sam like,
Don't go out
wait,
on
you almost made Tidus sympathetic. Don't stop now.
Nah, just hold on.
It takes Tidus a long time to get significantly more sympathetic, to be honest. He's such a putz for so long. Yeah, like most of the game is about right. he comes around to being no longer, or substantially reduced level of putziness around the 2/3 mark. I probably should have saved at the save point, rather than like slamming dues here over and over. I can't actually remember if the save point restores my HP and MP or not. Would I have come into this boss battle or into this fight with some HP if I had done that? Probably. Yes, Andrew, 100%. The little graph up in the top corner that tells you the turn order. Great addition to the game. It's very, very good. Ah, yes. The Vault Hunters have appeared. Apparently, we've showed up in Borderlands. Alright, using grenades. Certain items, like grenades, have special effects when used. These items can only be used during battle by selecting the special ability Use. Special. Use. Grenade. Kablooey. Attack. Attack. I don't want to use all my grenades. Ooh, I was worried that that was going to kill Tidus there. Special. I guess I will use my last remaining grenade. It's fine. It's a grenade. I'll get more. Do I need to like alternate turns with question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark here? And like, steal a grenade and then throw it back at him. There we go. All right, we got 2 ability spheres. That was a completely necessary and not at all gratuitous shot.
Phew. That was close.
Uh-oh.
Hey, let me go.
Is he holding... Okay, not off the ground. He's just holding him up. He's clearly not a fiend. Ah, we have a translation. What is this? A fiend in human disguise. Yes, it is so. We kill it? Wait. All right. What if it's human? They are the same in death. I forbid it. We bring it with us. Sorry. I think she punched him in the stomach. I don't think she kneed him in the dong. A dong kneeing seems somewhat out of character with a Final Fantasy game. Sure, it'd be funnier. You're not wrong.
Hey, that hurts. Whoa. Okay.
Well, rip it off, smash it, granted. They didn't do it, though. It was just a threat.
Right, whatever.
Tuli Hud Kabeg?
I said I don't understand.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Why didn't she just talk to him in English to start with? And save him the, like, bash over the head with a gun.
Oh, almost forgot.
Using the sphere grid. The sphere grid is used to develop your characters by activating nodes with spheres. Let's see how it is done. Select sphere grid from the main menu. Yes, thanks, friendly captor. Here's how you get stronger so that you can escape us. The cursor appears at the selected character's current position. Use the D-pad to move the cursor. Information on upgrades is displayed at the top of the screen. This location is for defense upgrades, while this one lets you learn an ability. These upgrade locations are called nodes. Characters are upgraded by activating these nodes. A character must move near a node in order to activate it. Let's go through this step by step. By pressing X, the cursor returns to the character's position and a list of commands appear. Select Move to display the number of steps the character can move. The number of steps the character can move is equivalent to his S level, or sphere level. S level points are gained by getting AP, ability points, which are obtained by participating in battles. Characters must fight battles to gain AP and obtain S levels, which are in turn used to move around the grid. In short, if characters do not participate in battles, they will not grow stronger. In this case, Tidus has an S level of 4, so he can move up to 4 steps. In general, you should be careful not to move too fast, as you may forget to activate nodes you pass over. So let's take one step and learn the ability Cheer. Note that you do not have to be at a node to activate it. You can do it from an adjacent node as well. By selecting a destination, S levels are spent and the character will move. When the character arrives at the designated spot, you will be asked for final confirmation. If the destination is correct, select Yes. At this point, the movement process is complete and cannot be cancelled. If you want to activate nodes you just passed over, you must spend S levels to go back. When you're retracing your steps, you can move 4 steps by spending 1 S level. However, going back every time is not very cost efficient. Always plan ahead to avoid wasting S levels. Now, since the character is in position, let's activate a node. To activate nodes, you must use spheres. Spheres are items that can be obtained by various means, but mainly by defeating enemies. Press X and select Use. A list of spheres currently in stock will be displayed. Every sphere has a special function. For example, power spheres are used to activate strength, defense, and HP nodes. Ability spheres activate ability nodes. Nodes that can be activated are the node at the character's current position and nodes directly adjacent to it. This means that nodes that are 1 step behind or ahead can also be activated. In this example, the only node that can be activated is an ability node, so only ability spheres can be used. When you select a sphere, the nodes that can be activated by that sphere at that position are highlighted. Ability spheres have been selected here, so only the ability nodes will glow. By selecting the node you want, it will activate and the character will learn the ability. Note that 1 ability sphere was used during this process. The same procedure to improve the character's strength, magic, max HP, and MP, use the same procedure to improve the character's strength, magic, max HP, and MP, etc. Power spheres, magic spheres, and speed spheres are needed to improve each corresponding stat. Also, every node on the grid can be activated separately by each character. That means that a character can reactivate a node already used by another character by moving to it and using the corresponding sphere. Note that locks cannot be opened at present. Another tutorial will become available once you are able to unlock them. Now that you know how to upgrade your characters, let's look at the other useful features of the sphere grid. The character's current status can be displayed by pressing triangle. There we go. Use this information to plan how you wish to upgrade your characters. Press L1 and R1 to switch between characters. This is useful when you wish to compare the character's stats, or when you wish to quickly upgrade multiple characters. Press the center button to zoom in and out for a better view of the grid. Yeah, the grid's big. This concludes the sphere grid tutorial. Try improving Tidus now. Alright, let's have a quick... there's an Albed primer. Hello, primer. Volume 1. The secrets of the Albed language are revealed. Tidus has achieved the rank of Albed Hujela. Hujela. Which is definitely a word. Alright, save. Yes. Ding. I want that to have a ding. That doesn't have a satisfying ding, and I want it to have a satisfying ding. That's going to bother me for this entire playthrough of both this and the subsequent game, that it doesn't go ding when it completes. It needs more bonk. Alright, let's take the game's... Oh, I literally only have an S level of 1. I do not have an S level of 4. Screw you, game. We're waiting until I have an S level of... How many is that? 3? 1, 2, 3. Okay. We return to the main menu, and away we go. Alright, I guess I have to help now.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Cool. A big prize.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Wait, you forgot your goggles. Actually, he's got his goggles in his hand, but he didn't put them on before going in the water, which now means he's going to have to, like, blow the water out. Or just not wear them. He can just go goggle-free. Alright, down we go, I guess. We just follow the chain. The goggles, they do nothing. Yes, Whedon Project. We are just starting a playthrough of Final Fantasy X. You haven't missed much. Oh yeah, the sweet battle transition. The sweet battle transition is sweet. I'm definitely not gonna complain about that. Oh! Riku is Terra Strong, hey? That makes sense. So how deep into optional bosses am I going to get with this one? There are some nasty ones. We'll see. I haven't made up my mind in that regard yet. Is the game a bit quiet? I asked and was told it was fine. But I can bring it up if you like. How's that? Let's actually fix that correctly. There we go. Close. How's that? Is it too loud now, or is it appropriately loud now? Alright, so it sounds good to you, Karfsma. How does it sound to everybody else? I like that Tidus just goes up and starts banging on the panel. That's how technology works. All right, is there anything in this room for me to look at? All right, you can hear more of the sound effects and music now. Good. That's what I want. I want there to be a good balance between my voice and the game. It's fine, but you have a feeling that it's going to blast once someone speaks. Well, all right. Oh, Tidus got eaten by piranhas, so long Tidus. He's been skeletonized. This game is just like, yeah, some people can hold their breath for extended periods and never really addresses it. I don't think the game even gets as far as, yeah, some people can hold their breaths for really extended periods. The game just never acknowledges it. We're going up, I guess? You said up, but I don't know how to go up. Examine. There we go. Yeah, just hit it a bunch. Why people can hold their breath underwater is just lore. It's just it's just lore. It is just a suspension of disbelief that we need to jump over in order to take the game at its, as it presents it to us. Oh yeah, we've got the giant, this guy. Yes, clearly we're Atlanteans. I'm not convinced that anyone in the party cannot breathe underwater. I just believe that that Lulu is weighed down by her dress. And, alright, trigger commands. Special commands become available in certain battles. Press the direction pad in the command window to access them. Trigger command. Stand by. Trigger command. Stand by. But yeah, like, Lulu's weighed down by her belt dress, and Auron is weighed down by his giant sword. And Kimahri just doesn't like getting his fur wet. Sword play, spiral cut. Let's see if I can do this underwater. Let's see if I can do this in the first try. Yes! First try! But also, everybody is dying and needs heals. And we only have potions to heal with, which is no good. Oh yeah, and Yuna can breathe underwater. She just can't go underwater because she is too buoyant. And as a consequence, she doesn't break the surface tension. Yeah. All right. Pincer attack. Let's go. That was a good doink sound there. That made a good doink. I approve that doink. It made a good doink. This game is weird because if you ask me how many characters, like how many playable characters there are, I would probably always say 6, but it's actually 7. Because it's Tidus, Riku, Yuna, Kimahri, Wakka, Lulu. No, it is 6. Auron, that's right. Okay, it's 7. Technically 8, yeah, but the 8th doesn't really count. The orange bar is the limit gauge, yes. Yeah, Kimahri's not very playable. True facts. Oh, did we get it? No. He's just getting away. Oh, we did get him. All right, cool. That wasn't immediately evident. Ooh, I leveled up. All right. Riku, point the way. Ooh, let there be light. All right, we're going that way and down. Oh, hey, friends. Hi, friends. I guess I should be pressing the down button. That would probably help. Down we go. There we go. I triggered the next cutscene. Hooray! Are they friends? Didn't they threaten you into this? Oh! Friends. Maybe I should be using the save points. What save points? I didn't notice any save points. If I had seen a save point, I definitely would have used it. There was one in the underwater structure. I totally didn't see it. Alas. Well, I will definitely die and regret my life choices. This is a sweet ship.
Verfutra airship. Tradanuk van een nek.
He said airship, and he said it in English.
Hoof, roofdu, tungadib.
Is the plot going to start happening soon? The plot is already happening.
Wicheta.
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
You live outside. But conveniently, there's a save point outside, so we can use that. Should have just grabbed a fish while you were down there, Tidus. Why are you still wearing the hat, Riku?
Whoa! Right on.
No Tidus in the house. Go lay down. Ah, yes. Here's our Zell moment. A little too into that hot dog.
Hey! It's 'cause you eat
This
too
is why they
fast.
don't let him inside. Tidus just takes 9,999 damage from choking.
Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo!
I mean, she spoke to you in perfect... She gave you a perfect tutorial on how to use the sphere grid in English already.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
What is an
Where are you
Albed?
from?
Yet another
Xanarkand.
totally necessary and not
I'm
at
a
all
blitzball
gratuitous
player.
camera angle.
Star player of the Xanarkand Abes?
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They
I
say
feel like
things
that
funny
shot
when Sin
even
is in it.
counts.
Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
There you go. Fill your boots, chat.
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays Blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000
After
years
1,000
ago?
years,
No
I'm
way.
free. It's time to conquer Earth. Is Zandai saying, we can't call every shot of Riku's butt a gratuitous butt shot. We can if they're gratuitous. But you'll note there were 4. We've had 4 total, but only 3 have counted.
You said... You play Blitzball?
Yeah, Blitzball. Star player of the Xanarkand Abes.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Watch some kids playing with like their dad's retro. Well, their great granddads.
Okay, leave it to me.
Uh,
I'll get you to
Blitzball
Luca.
cards.
Promise.
Find his own rookie card.
You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Who's Yevon?
Oh,
I definitely understand what you just told me, and I'm not at all confused.
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought.
Yeah, you know, Yevon.
Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa!
Hey! Hands off the cargo, prisoner. Oh, well, that's problematic.
Etonic!
Whoa!
Well, game over. I don't know why it took most people 95 hours to get to here. And this is the end of Disc 1. This game shipped on 700 CDs to store all the HD video. Yeah, Disc 1 of 1,000. That's a pretty good joke. The Final Fantasy X remake will end there. Thank you, Horse 5.
Blitzball!
Yeah, I know what this is.
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
Tidus, you're like 15 feet away. Just walk to shore. The water can't even be that deep there. Oh, Horus 5! Cheering 150 bits. Thank you, Horus 5. Saying, this man is a dolphin. Swim away. Oh, I can swim away. Look at that. What's over here? I don't think I've ever done this before. Ah, a chest! Hello, chest. Two antidotes. Oh, hey, Carsma778 cheering 100 bits, saying, so Tidus is definitely concussed here, right? Yeah, I think that's a safe bet. Can we go underwater here? Is there anything underwater for us to get? I didn't see a chest. In the underwater area. It does look like it should allow me to go over there, but I guess not. Is Zandai? Yes, Yuna is the love interest in this game, and also really the main plot character. A moon crest. What does a moon crest do? Items. Oh, I don't have the ability to actually do equipment yet. Wow, I cannot even, like... Ah, there we go. Oh. Okay, well, we'll find out later what the moon crest is. Oh yeah, that is a key item. Right, okay, cool. Yeah, that's actually probably more true. Like, Yuna is the hero, Tidus is the, like... the player plot insert character, and also the love interest for Yuna.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
Alright, we do have to, when we get to the ship, and it gives us the opportunity to learn the jet shot, it is of critical importance that we learn the jet shot. That is something that, like, I will not stand to pass and will save scum to get. We do not proceed through this game without the jet shot.
The Xanarkanabes.
I know I get one single try, so I will reload my save and try over and over again. How many reloads will it take? Not too many, because I have done it on, I think, almost every previous playthrough.
I got too close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is, or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice.
Back to practice, everybody.
Coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Food? I live for food, but first let's talk to the orphan. You alright over there, bud? That shot was spectacular, brother. I wish I could shoot like that. He falls over every time. Hey, I'll admit it. We're not the best blitzers in Spira. I really want to make Captain Waka proud at this year's tournament. I can head the ball pretty good. Today's just a bad day, yeah? He took that one on the nose. Hey, talk to me. Talk to me. I gotta stop closing my eyes when the ball comes down.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask.
That was your first mistake.
It's true Xanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
Themes.
But you from the Xanarkand Daves, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying the team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin.
Actually, Waka,
Maybe if I could
incredible.
find Sin one more time, I could
your
go
2-bit
home.
team
For
wouldn't
now,
hold a candle
I just
to
live
us.
life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
Also, I like that Waka inserts the machines. He's like, cities filled with machina, machines. When, like, if the only word you've ever used for machines is machina, and the language has evolved to the point where machina is the word for machines, the only reason to insert that word there is for the player who's familiar with the word machine.
Hey, it's this way.
All right, what do we got this way? Anything? Have we got chests? Chests to open? Oh, there's a trillion fire trucks going by, which no doubt means our little dog friend is going to start yowling too. Chest in the water. Yeah, I figured there was a chest in the water. What does Machina do in this game? That's never really explained. It's just they're machines.
What's the big idea?
Apparently using machines is sinful. Sinful enough to have a giant, like, space whale come and destroy the planet every few years just to make sure that nobody makes any more machines. Oh, I got in a fight. Well, all the machina we see in the game are mostly weapons, but that doesn't necessarily mean that all machina are weapons. Ah yes, they let the humpback whales die, and so they no longer have any whale song to play, and that's why Sin comes along and destroys the planet. How long is the stream been going? We've been going for about an hour and a half now. Weapons are weapons! So I know there's a chest in the water, but With the quality of this reflection, I sure cannot see into the water. Die, piranhas. Get blitzed. Oh, we got a power sphere. Okay, now where in the water here is the chest that I am looking for? Probably to the right around this corner. 2 chests on the left and 1 on the right. Back where I was? Just stay here and grind fish for 6 hours. That'll get me a good start on the sphere grid. Let's, oh, right. So this game does not have an ATB, it should be noted. The battle system in this game is turn-based, but it is not actually active or timer-based. It is strictly turn-based. So if you don't choose an attack, everybody will just sit there waiting for you to choose an attack until it happens. Kinagami, I chose the traditional sphere grid. Okay, we got the moon crest. Sorry, I'm just looking for a map. We have not gotten to Waka's village yet. Oh! I missed a Phoenix down and a high potion, so we gotta go back. Am I using the guide? Yes, I was just flipping through it. I need to get like a... That's a really good idea. I should get a music stand that I can just put here and just put the strategy guide in the music stand. Or a cookbook stand, yeah. What I should really do is what I always do and just open an internet guide. One with maps. Because it's really only the maps that I use, like $2 iPad holders from IKEA. I tell you, there's no way I am going to IKEA at the height of this pandemic. And I know for a fact that if I order one from IKEA, the shipping will be like $79. So, no. Alright, I know there are chests in here. Reminder, buy a music stand. I just have like a little file box on the floor behind me, and that's what I've got my strategy guide propped up on at the moment. Propped up, I say just lying open. I just did a big order and forgot so many things, and it'll be years before I go back. Well, it's a shame you don't have any friends that live in a city with an IKEA that travel back and forth from their city to yours on a somewhat regular basis. Well, I'm not meaning now. Okay, there are supposed to be 2 chests in here, but I am counting no chests in here. So, what the heck, game? Where are my chests at? You promised me a Phoenix down just over here somewhere. I see 1 chest, it's rather exposed. Okay, I'm apparently just totally incapable of seeing it on this screen. Oh, that was a joke about Tidus's. I get it. I understand now. Okay, so it's in... It should be just before this little dip here. There should be... There's one. Okay. This is what we get for not looking at the geography. The second one is now across. All right, I know where the other one is now. I figured this out. We got it. I'm not leaving here without this potion, but at least I know where to look now. Over this way. But just before... No, right at the apex of this little corner, apparently. Ooh, an overkill. Alright, stay down. Okay. The guide told me it was right here, but the guide appears to be lying to me. This is a high potion, apparently, that I cannot find. It's not even a regular potion, it's a high potion. I guess it could conceivably... this is what I get for... This is what I get for not having the guide directly in front of me, and instead having it sort of off to the side, is that the chest that is actually on this side of the pool... Oh, did I hit Sphere level 3? Alright, cool. I can go unlock a bunch of abilities. One thing you will find, I'm giving everybody fair warning now, well in advance, is that you will find that I have a tendency to bank Sphere levels. I don't like to do it one bit at a time. I like to bank a bajillion Sphere levels and then go on a significant leveling spree and sort of power level myself. So if that kind of thing grinds your gears, just be aware that that's how I do it. I will let them pile up for an inordinate period of time and then go back and then come back into battle and be like 70 times stronger. Ah, yes, a floating chest. That chest is just sort of like hovering in the air. For me, it's not even like find the thing I want and level to be able to do it. It's just like collect spheres until I feel like... yeah, I just store them until I feel like I'm no longer strong enough for the content that I'm playing, and then I go back and level up and discover that actually I'm like significantly over-leveled. Alright, there we go. We got the antidotes, and there are no more chests in this area, so we can just carry on. At some point, I'm going to need to heal Tidus, but we can worry about that later. I don't know, we'll see how much damage I take from every hit. There will come a point where I just have no choice but to heal. Question, did I buy the guide before or after beating the game the first time? I definitely bought it with the game when I bought it the first time, so I did not buy it after. It still has the the EB Games $21.95 price tag on the front cover, in fact. Well, my ability to heal at the save point will be somewhat dependent on how many more fights I get into and what my survivability looks like. If I just die between here and then, that's no good. But I will certainly endeavor to heal at the save point up ahead. But we're swimming in piranha-infested waters here. How did you beat me to shore, Waka? Oh, you didn't. You were laughing underwater.
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
I don't know that we're familiar enough to be water wrestling here, Waka. We just met.
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
How wet are his shoes?
Our team is gonna rock, eh?
I'm not saying it's inappropriate, or I'm not saying it's not inappropriate, but does he mean character for Waka? I mean, yeah, it does.
Two things that Spira and Xanarkin had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game.
Whoa, you guys suck.
After last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey!
Head in the game, Waka.
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang.
The Orcs are not
So,
the
what's our
Canucks.
I don't care how we do.
The Orcs or
Long
the
as we
Canucks
play our
win
best.
games.
If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say what's our goal, you say victory. When
To
you
have
play in a
fun.
blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
What's our goal? To have fun! All right, where is the save point? Is it back here? Little Dumfrey asked, hey Matt, have you ever played Final Fantasy Tactics? Yes, I have played Final Fantasy Tactics, although I have never beaten it. But you'll be pleased to know that it is on my list of games to stream. So, we'll get to it at some point. Probably we will do that after The Last of Us. My little diversion into The Last of Us and The Last of Us 2. But we will do it. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance? I doubt it. In part because streaming off of a Game Boy Advance sounds like an even more miserable endeavor than streaming off a PSP. Also, I don't like it as much. I just find the the Final Fantasy Tactics Advance has possibly the single greatest tutorial battle in any game ever. Which I think is I think that using the snowball fight as the tutorial battle is so rad. But the rest of the game I actually find to be kind of tedious.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
Fiends on the
After
road!
surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh?
Remember their names, you'll see them a
Cruise of
lot.
what?
What, you forgot that too?
Dude, I've forgotten
Hey,
everything.
Sorry, don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Waka, just assume that if it's happened
About
more
the
recently than
Crusaders,
1,000
you
years
can ask
ago,
them yourself.
I don't
They
remember
got a
it.
lodge in a village.
Oh, depending on what version of Final Fantasy Tactics, it could have Cloud and or Balthier. I definitely got Cloud in the original PlayStation version of the game. But I will look for whichever version of Tactics allows me to stream it at the highest quality. Balthier is in Lord of the Lions. Okay, so we will probably end up doing Lord of the Lions.
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first.
But I'll look. I might have Tactics downloaded, like regular
Let's see.
Tactics downloaded on the
Crusaders'
PS3, in
lodge
which
is
case
over
I could hook
yonder.
that up.
Luzu and Gata are usually there. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
What is up?
Do remember the prayer, right?
I don't remember.
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you.
What? No, that's just the Besaid Aurochs cheer.
Go ahead, you try. Hey, not bad. Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
All right, we got to explore the village because there's stuff to look for here. Like that chest right there. Fiends are around even during the day. Take care not to travel alone, yeah? All right, well, let's open this chest. Hey, a phoenix down. Cool. Now, if I die, I can res myself. Wait. You're a shop of some kind. Buy items. I don't know that I want to buy potions. At least not yet. They are saying it's dangerous to go alone. This tent has a door, so we'll go in this one. Hello. Hello, can I talk to you? You're the guy from the sea, right? I heard about you from Sir Luzu. Odd clothes you got. What land are you from? Is this your first time to Besaid? Yes, odd clothes I have. Like, I don't know. That dress seems to be giving your nethers some room to breathe. Oh, look at all these chests. Hey, buddy, can I open your chests? Sin struck Besaid Village so many times I lost count. After this house got hit, I guess the owner just let it be. No one will take my treasure, I'll just leave it here. My house was destroyed by Sin. People will take pity on me and not steal my stuff. Tragedy for thee, but windfall for me. On a hot day like today, it's best to be in the shade, yeah? Oh, nice hat. That's a good hat. Maybe later.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
Oh,
I think
within
so.
the last 1,000 years.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir.
It's really convenient
Crusaders
that,
are sworn to
that
battle
Sin
We have
has a
chapters
toxin that
throughout
renders
Spira,
everybody
accepting all who wish to join our struggle.
amnesiac.
The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
These guys
So,
clearly
then whose
didn't
job
get
is
the
it to defeat
HD
Sin?
Is Sin's
remaster
toxin
treatment.
really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
What's this? Ah. Okay, anything in this room? Well, there's a save point. There's some cats. Can I pet the cats? I cannot. Thankfully, I cannot pet the cats. No, 10 out of 10 game. I cannot pet the cats. Literally playable. Yes, controversial take. I'm just trolling you. You know I'm just trolling you.
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
I mean, it's well known that I'm a dog person, but I am mostly just causing you to rage click, which is a highly effective way to, you know, engage your streaming audience on Twitch.tv. Besaid fabrics, the Besaid fabrics they make here are famous all over Spira. If I buy cheap and sell high, I'll be rolling in gil in no time. Long as I'm around, Besaid's weaving will be known as nothing but the best. Oh, maybe that's not an old lady. Now that I'm looking closer at that model. As long as I'm around, Besaid's fabrics will be known as nothing but the best. The village where I was born is no longer there thanks to sin. I know Omadilla's, or Oda, oh, I know Oda says there's a primer here. I just haven't found it yet. All right, to the guide. Where is the primer? I've got potion, 400 gil, high potion, Phoenix down in this location, but I don't see a primer. Not in this guide. So if there is a hidden in the shop. So this is where I need to put a guide command in as well. Whoops. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Raiders. How are you? Steve? Oh, there's a dog. Can I pet the dog? I hope the Aurochs don't lose in their first match again. I'd like to see them at least tie a game one of these years. I can't pet the dog! Literally unplayable. There is no primer here that I can interact with. I have been lied to. That dog is where the primer is? Nope. False. I'm afraid your guide is mistaken. Who are you, mister? Where are you from? What if the dog is the primer? You're the talk of the town, you know. Word travels fast in a village this size. Alright, but there might be stuff down here. No, there's no stuff down here. It may also be that guide, or that the item hasn't appeared yet. That's also conceivable, that it will be there later, but isn't there now. In any case, let's poke around over here. Do we have any loot outside the temple? The official guide lists it in the Crusaders' Lodge. Okay. If you say so. Oh, it appears after the cloister. Okay. There we go. Okay, we got that one. There it is. Okay. Well, that's all right. We'll go back to the Crusaders Lodge when I have a moment. What platform did this come out on? This game was originally a PS2 game, and then it was remastered for the PS3, and then it was remastered for the PS4, and then that was ported to the Xbox, the Switch, and the PC. So this is the HD remaster for PS4, so it has been cleaned up quite a lot from its original PS2 version. How many times have I purchased it? I own every one of those. That's not quite true. I don't own the PC version, and I don't own the Xbox One version. But I own at least one copy of it on PlayStation 2. I own exactly one copy of it on PlayStation 2. But mystifyingly, I have an unopened copy of Final Fantasy X-2 and an opened copy. Oh, right, it was on Vita, too. Let's talk to all the people. The village was attacked by Sin when I was just a little kid, yeah. The village was burnt to ashes. I still have nightmares of that day. Don't bother people when they're praying. It's against the teachings. Huh.
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became
scale
my
monster.
summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
What's a high summoner?
What? Blasphemy!
I got too close to Sin's,
So it's heresy
toxin.
then. Don't bring your toxin in here.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessed.
Tidus, being quieter might save your neck. But if Tidus didn't ask all the
So what he
questions
meant
about everything that's weird about this universe, the
was that
player
we
would
should
have
respect
no,
some kind of
like,
great men or
the game would have
something
no
like
reason
that,
to
I figured.
exposit to the player. It's only because Tidus is a doof that we know what's going on. Me favorites, Lord O'Holland, yeah. Spitting image of me old hubby. High Summoner Gandalf. Gandalf the Grey, give us your blessing and watch over my family. Alright, can I bust into the cloister chambers and steal their loot? Pray at the temple and you may just overcome Sin's toxin. Alright, but where are your, temple offerings? No loot.
Even searching the scriptures of Yevon, I have found no cure for Sin's toxin. May the blessing of Yevon guide you to health, friend.
Tidus is pretty much this game as Vaughn was in 12, but Vaughn is more likable. Tidus has more character growth than Vaughn does. Tidus kind of gets over being a putz to an extent that Vaughn doesn't, but Vaughn is just more likable. Only sworn protectors may... I don't remember what he said.
Only sworn guardians may approach the cloister of trials.
Okay, well, I tried to present myself to the summoner, but there was no summoner to present myself to. Vaughn has the decency to be embarrassed when he puts his foot in his mouth. That's really the difference.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap.
Thanks. Take a nap. You look bushed. Oh, right. The Crusaders' place. Well, that's all right. We're not done here yet.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
It's a memory.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
You probably do.
Do you?
Patty Tidus.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
I'm not sure that's a healthy coping strategy. Oh god.
Waka?
It's the beginning of a JRPG and he overslept. There's the primer. Alright, we got it. The secrets of the Albed language are revealed! P is B. Save. No, I didn't want to make it. No. Yes, P is B. Okay, back to the temple. All right, here we go.
Is something wrong?
Story events.
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
Nope.
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Not
Why
in
don't you
any
go
of the
in and
ones we
help?
go into.
There's
Just a
already
lot of,
guardians
like,
in there. Besides,
Moving
it's forbidden.
stones around.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
So it is heresy then.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
All right, the Cloister of Trials. And banger alert, by the way. Can a song this down tempo be considered a banger? Alright, those who seek to learn of Yevon's secret arts are tested by the Cloister of Trials. Find the right way and you will be taken to the Chamber of the Faith. Examine objects with X to open the way. Alright. Oh, examine this wall. Nope. Examine this. Alright, a strange glyph glows. Oh dear. Sorry, Warbo here saying, I could totally see Adam hearing a lore dump and going, so someone's somewhere and they haven't come out yet. Got it. Alright, touch the glyph. Oh. We found a dungeon. Okay, touch this wall. You must use a sphere to go any further. Glyph spheres open the way to the Chamber of the Faith. Yes, I do want to get the hidden treasure in each cloister so I can get Anima later. That is definitely on the list of things to do. So it seems that Besaid spheres are also necessary. So I am going to want to get my guide out, because we want to get the hidden treasures in the first run. We want to complete each cloister. Alright, we removed a glyph sphere. Let me pull up the... Alright. Besaid Temple, the Cloister of Trials. So we come in, we grab the glyph sphere. So, descend the stairs to the small overhang on the wall, examine this for a brief explanation about spheres, then obtain the glyph sphere, move to the door at the bottom of the stairs, and insert the glyph sphere to open it. You can carry only one sphere at a time. We had 10 simple steps to this trial. Cloisters hate him. The door seems to be locked by an unseen force. You see a sphere-shaped recess. You are holding a glyph sphere. Insert the sphere. Alright, now we go through the door, but we take the glyph sphere from the door. And we go down the hall. And then we insert the glyph sphere here, I believe. Insert sphere. So long, sphere. Alright. And then we move along. We have a pedestal. We have a glyph. Touch the symbols. This should have a Besaid sphere. Found a Besaid sphere. Take the sphere. We removed it. Put it in the pedestal. There's another room. Move the pedestal set with a sphere to the correct place. If you move it improperly, step on the shining glyph to return the pedestal to its original place. Alright, there we go. We've opened that room. Now the guide tells me to go back to the destruction sphere, which is here. A destruction sphere is set here. Take this. Okay. Place the destruction sphere in the slot in which you found the Besaid sphere. Insert the sphere. Pew pew lasers. Yes, it's the ultimate destructive materia. Meteor. Kablooey. Which is down this way? Yeah. So we open the chest. This should have a Rod of Wisdom in it. It does, in fact, have a Rod of Wisdom in it. You can obtain hidden items by using destruction spheres. Alright, and then we go this way. So we got the Rod of Wisdom, return to the pedestal, and push it into the room until it locks into place and sinks into the floor. Dink.
gotten into you. Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
Tidus with a very lifelike
A
facial
guardian?
animation there.
Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a short fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far.
Yeah,
Might
we've
as well
already
go all the
committed
way.
heresy. We may as well... If any heresy is worth doing, it's worth overdoing.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just...
And who's this guy?
See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you? Why are you in here?
Who are you?
Sir, this is... Sir, this is a Wendy's. Ah, hey. A pre-rendered cutscene. Kamari to the rescue. My, what big hands you have. The better to catch you with, my dear.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Who put a second set of stairs here?
Man, was I surprised. And here I
She
was
just trips
thinking
and falls
summoners were
down these
all old
ones.
geezers.
I mean, the one directly to the right of the stairs you're on doesn't look that old. He's carrying a sword. I don't know, how angry is this guy gonna be at me?
Putting your transgression aside for now, let us celebrate the birth of a summoner.
I don't know, I would expect excommunication at this point. Yeah, and then they burn Tidus at the stake, the end.
Hey, over here!
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
So are you gonna do something? Excommunication. Has Tidus ever been excommunicated? Is he a heretic or an apostate? He's definitely a heretic. He didn't leave the religion, he just was never a part of it and then transgressed against it. I don't remember what this one's name is. It's not Quetzalcoatl again, is it? It's got its own name. It's got some new name. We'll find out in a moment. Carl. Valifor, that's right, okay. Also, it's surprisingly busty for a giant magical bird
I'd never seen anything
creature.
like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Valifor. Confirm. Whoop, confirm, yes.
I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Okay, so someone.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
So who said don't forget to get Valifor's better overdrive? Okay, Laugodrit says don't forget to get Valifor's better overdrive before you leave Besaid. He's kind of useless without it. How do I do that?
To do our best!
So long, Dr. Fox
we got a
17.
new
Thank you
goal
for coming
now.
in. Sleep well.
Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Victory!
Victory!
Victory! Victory! Victory! Victory! Victory! Victory! Victory! Victory! Yeah!
Okay, so to get it on the first visit, complete all activities there and leave to go to the beach. However, instead of going down to the beach, return to Besaid and speak with the shopkeeper, who will make a comment, follow up on the comment to get the overdrive. On subsequent visits, a talk with the shopkeeper will produce the same comment that can be followed away on. Alright. Do I do that now? Evidently not, because I can't leave this scene.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner!
Stay away from the summoner!
Lady Una, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
But no, it was not.
I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
You succeeded. You did the thing. You didn't even need help.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
Okay.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
Yes, talk.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy.
You just put the idea
Hey,
in his
What
head.
if she, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Alright, so now, is there anything else for me to do here? I don't think there is. Now we can just rest. Talk to Waka. Waka, ready for bed? Yes.
Good. Sleep tight.
I feel like that kind of warrants a butt. Oh, right, I'm back in control now.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
I'm not sure the, like,
Would you
sepia tone and
take
film
me
grain
to Xanarkand?
is working for them here.
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
It's alright, he's gonna go with both of you.
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
It's a very... All of
What'd you
all
say?
of Tidus's insecurities coming up
You
here.
have to speak loudly.
I hate you! That's the spirit.
You can do it!
He got rejected. Boo. Boo, I say.
He's dead, okay? Dead.
He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
I don't actually know what Chapu looks like. None of us know what Chapu looks like at this point.
Scary.
Oh yeah, Zendai, we weren't kidding.
who's Chapu?
Lulu's dress is made of belts.
my little brother, Chapu. It looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it.
Well, maybe I am Chapu. Maybe
first
Sin's
heard on the
toxin
day
just
of the
wiped my memory
tournament.
and I'm Chapu.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother.
The question, did Nomura
Well,
design Lulu?
after
I'm
the
pretty
next
sure
tournament,
Nomura
I'll be a
designed all the
guardian
characters. Like,
full-time.
I believe he was the lead character designer for this
I
game.
know it kind of looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
And yes, I just
Stop.
googled it.
You're embarrassing me.
Tetsuya Nomura did, in fact, or was in fact the lead character designer on this game. So, thus the belt dress, yeah. Alright, we can save. Save! Ding!
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
A better sword.
You giving this to
It's
me?
full of water.
Yeah, use it well.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago.
I mean,
when
they're
the
taking the
last
same
calm
boat as
started.
Yuna.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. but she had the
Technically,
talent.
I think this is the
She
level
became an
2
apprentice.
sword. We already
Now,
had the level
today,
1 sword.
She lives as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
I love the luggage. Don't worry, just
You
packed a
really
few
don't
things.
need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Okay, off we go.
This music sounds very, very Final Fantasy VII. This is just Aerith's theme. Alright, so now we go back into town. And we go to the shop. Out of my way, lady, I got an overdrive to get. Oh, I'm watching the store while Sis is off praying. Come back soon. You know, a funny thing happened. My dog dug something up yesterday. I wonder what it was. Buy more. Support the local economy. Okay, but that didn't actually get me the thing. Follow up on the comment. Oh, well, follow up on the comment. So we have to go find the dog. Let's go talk to a dog. Where could the dog be? Hi, dog. Where are you? Does anybody know where the dog is? Can anybody direct me to the dog? I keep saying dog, and Joe Trollo does not just appear in front of me in chat going, dog! Come on, dog. Where are you at? Where are you hiding? The cloth house. Okay. There you are! Excellent. He's got something in his mouth. Look at this swishy boy. Obtained something mangled and slobbery. Sorry, I'm slacking. I stepped away for a minute. Well, that's what you get. You nearly missed the only dog we've seen in this game so far. Velafor has learned the Overdrive Energy Blast. Yeah, what a good dog, hey? So, full disclosure, I have never gotten that overdrive before. Oh, you saw him earlier and commented. Oh, I did not see you comment earlier, but I'll believe you.
Here comes one now. Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
But it is in fact already equipped, Waka. It hits for the same amount of damage.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday.
I one hit killed it.
A flyer. My kind of customer.
Ah, here we're getting the tutorial around, like, Waka can hit flying enemies, and Tidus cannot hit flying enemies, except that they didn't teach us that Tidus can't hit flying enemies. They just told us what... They told us what to do, but not what not to do. So... That's fine. This is efficient. But they could have, if they really wanted to do it, they really could have been like, now you try attacking the flying dude.
That looks like trouble.
Oh, it's got a brain inside it. It is a giant brain.
Told ya, only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean.
Okay.
Lu, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
I love the Moogle doll. The Moogle doll is great. Alright, elements. Magic and fiends have properties called elements. There are 4 elements: fire, ice, lightning, and water. Fire and ice are opposed, as are lightning and water.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
Yeah, so to anyone who has never played this game before, all of Lulu's weapons are dolls. And she has a Moogle doll, she has a Cactuar doll, I believe she has a Tonberry doll at one point. Like, all of the dolls are the mythical creatures from Final Fantasy, so you have that to look forward to in future streams. Let's use fire. Is there a Kate Sith doll? I can't remember if there's a Kate Sith doll, but yes, they do. Oh, and a Moomba. They do animate, for sure.
Example. This one's a water fiend, so fire and ice aren't very effective.
Enough with the lesson, Moon.
Didn't you say it was ice? Well, I've been rumbled here. Black magic. Thunder. Did she? I thought she said ice. Okay, well, whatever. She lied. I believe she lied. I believe I was correct and she lied. I don't know. I was busy talking about the dolls.
Take your time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
I can't remember if there's a Chocobo doll. There might be.
Are you ready?
But I haven't looked that closely. I remember there are a bunch.
What's going on?
What is going on? Okay. Oh god, I just wanted to run to the save point because I need to go to the washroom.
People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
Oh, that's tragic. Everybody better darn pray. I see, you've now captured the fact that she said water.
That should do it.
Thanks, Azandai, not letting me down there by throwing me completely under the bus. Dink. Without a dink. There you go. There's where the dink is. Okay. Give me a moment. I will be right back. I won't be long. Don't go anywhere. I just gotta run to the washroom. So hang tight and I will return. Alrighty, we're back. Hello again. Let's continue. I guess the big red arrow is pointing me this way, so I guess I'm going this way. Oh, hey, look at that. Something's written here. Kilika at Bikanel Zua Ak Uha. Oh, hello, Kamari. He doesn't look very happy to see me. But then Kamari doesn't look very happy to see anyone at the best of times. Oh. I guess I'm fighting Kamari now. Oh no, a fight's out. Yeah, you missed me. Nanner, nanner, nanner. Hey, you're a blue mage, but that's a dragoon attack. That's illegal.
That's enough.
All right, you're cool, kid.
What's with that guy?
Kimari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's
so
not what
the
I
Fiends
meant.
jump, hey?
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kumari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
That Kamari. Such a rogue. Okay, we can actually look at our equip now, because we have 2 swords. So, this one gives us strength plus 5, as compared to the longsword, which gives us nothing. You have a Rod of Wisdom, which we absolutely should equip right away, because that gives us plus 5% and a plus 3% magic, as well as sensor, so why would we not? The Official Ball. And we have Moogle and Bangle, and I don't think we have anything else for Lulu. But Buckler, we also have a Metal Shield, which gives us better defense, so let's equip that. We still only have 2 sphere levels into Tidus, so not much point in... Oh, right, there's stuff here. But I don't remember if I can get at it at this point in the game. Like, there's clearly a box up there. Hello? How do I access you? Is it even possible to access you? There's 2 save points up there. Okay, I definitely can't get that chest. Well, that'll just tease me for later. Yes, Kimari is the Queena of this game, to put it in a Final Fantasy IX context, or the enemy skill materia of Final Fantasy VII.
True, but why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Ooh, alright, press L1 during battle to switch a character not currently being used. Just switch them in and they're ready to go. Press L1. Hello, Yuna. Come on in. Join the party.
Your first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
Summoning Aeons. Use the summon command to have Yuna call an Aeon to aid her in battle. Only Yuna can summon Aeons. Use it when you need help against tough opponents. When Aeons take damage, their HP decreases. Should their HP reach 0, they will leave the battle and become available for a time. Aeons recover HP at save spheres. Attack. She's like, come on in and summon it, and she just bops it with her... Alright, Valifor, come on in. Why are they Aeons here instead of Eidolons? Who knows? They change that name all the time. There. Give it a hug. Yeah, there we go. Good Valifor. Okay, we've got Sonic Wings, we've got Black Magic, we've got Attack. Sonic Wings damages an enemy and delays its turn. Which, if you look at the... so this is relevant for people who are new to the game. If you look at the turn order, when I do that, it moves the enemy down the turn order. So we can Sonic Wings, and then we can Sonic Wings again. But the second one, the new Sonic Wings, doesn't push it down the turn order any further. So it'll get a turn after this. Oh no, Sonic Boom. But now we do Sonic Wings again, and it changes the turn order. So this is just fun, because you can use Valifor to, like, prevent your opponents from going. And every time I attack, it changes the, or it increases the overdrive meter. So we're getting closer to the overdrive. And there we go. Now every turn, it's shifting the enemy down. I don't know if we'll get to see the overdrive here or not. But we did get the special overdrive. We might actually get to see the overdrive here. Bonk. That enemy looks like it could digivolve into Valifor. It does a bit. They don't look that different. I do like Valifor's wing rings. It seems wholly impractical, but it's pretty. Alright, here we go. Oh, we killed it before we got our overdrive out. Ah, well. Do what I do. Get the summon to overdrive, then get Yuna to overdrive, then overdrive twice. Yeah. Ah, there, we got a blinding Kate Sith for Lulu. So here we go. We can go Lulu. Your Moogle is banned, and blinding Kate Sith has been added. Friendship with Moogle ended. Blinding Kate Sith is new best friend. Yes, we equipped the Yuna staff already. She is using the Rod of Wisdom and not the staff. I did that. You missed it. Keep up, chat.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say goodnight, birdie.
All right. Let's whap it with a ball. Dark attack. So we want each person in the party to do something that hits this guy. Let's Blizzard. I don't know. We want to make sure that everybody rotates in and gets to do something. Actually, what I should have done is I should have attacked with Kate Sith, because that would have been fun. We're gonna bonk him. Hey, good work. I probably don't want to. I guess skipping his turn was a bit of a mistake, but Tidus, come on in. Attack. There we go. All right, now everybody's hit it. Yuna, summon, Valifor. Let's do it. Let's watch the overdrive. Now that we, have the overdrive. Or nearly have the overdrive. Sonic Wings! Alright, we didn't kill it. Cool. So we have Energy Blast and Enemy Ray, or Energy Ray. So let's use Energy Ray on this guy. Pew pew lasers. Oh yeah, that did it. Ah, and we gained an S level. And we somehow got yet another Blinding Kate Sith doll. Ah, and here's where the game designers have their fun. In that they, whoops, who am I on? Attack. There we go. Attack the doggo. The game designers have their fun here in that they create party or enemy compositions and counter compositions that require you to flex the powers of your entire team. So Tidus can go and Lulu can come back in, and then we want to thunder this guy. And there we go. Now we're using everybody. And gaining S levels. There ain't no level. There ain't no level like an S level. Is it not Kate Sith? I thought it was Kate Sith. It looks pretty like Kate Sith. All right, bonk it.
Let us Guardians handle the likes of these.
But I need Yuna to get S levels. There we go. That's the right button. Hello, Sean the Man. Welcome. Lulu. Here. Well, I mean, it looks like a shoddy doll of Kate Sith. It doesn't look exactly like Kate Sith.
Hey, that one's not ours, remember?
I appreciate Lulu being like, let the Guardians do this, and then she does it and is like, well, I tried. I have been well, Sean the Man. Thank you for asking. Oh, was there something up here on this little... No, there's not. There's nothing here. There's just a little extendy bit in the map for reasons. What's over this way? Do I know what's over this way? Oh, yeah, this way. This is where I got pushed into the water. But we want to go this way to the beach. Save. Talk to everyone at the dock, okay? I will take this under advisement. Lady Yuna, don't forget me, okay? I want to talk to the other kid. Get back here, you little urchin. We'll miss Lady Yuna. Come back soon, okay? Where are you going on that big boat? I'm going to interrupt Yuna's conversation. Oh, no, I'm not. All right, what do we got here? Is there... Okay, I've already searched here. All right, we're cool. All right, let's chat with everybody on the dock now that they finally assumed their final positions.
Oh, there are so many things I want to tell her, but seeing her there smiling, I just can't say them. Hey, you. The sea's crawling with fiends, so give this to Yuna, okay?
I knew this time would come someday. I knew.
May Yevon's blessings be with our summoner on her pilgrimage. Here, a gift from the temple to sanctify her departure.
A seeker's ring.
I won't cry. I won't, yeah? They're really leaving. Here, a farewell gift from all the village.
I'll be good while you're gone. I promise, yeah? Here, take this. Daddy says it's an offering. We'll miss Lady Yuna. Come back soon, yeah? Honk! That horn sounds very much like the Tantalus band's tuba in Final Fantasy IX. So long, kiddo. You gonna cry?
Goodbye.
You little cry baby, you gonna cry? I'm being incredibly mean to that digital child. Scott Vargas had yellow eyes. I swear to God, yellow eyes.
Boo.
You're helping here, Tidus. Definitely helping. I'm relatively certain that this is not how binoculars work. Really, though? Wow, you got busted there, Tidus. Okay, now we have control again. I'm back in control. Engine room.
Oh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Yeah, filthy, filthy. These won't sell. All me name's not Owaka.
Owaka.
Don't look like you got much money either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
I'm Owaka.
Owaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Owaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
Owaka. Power room.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is
Down
what?
with the business, indeed.
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door?
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Yeah, Tidus.
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What?
Man, back in
You've
my
never
day,
seen a
chocobos were
chocobo?
like this big and they were called
What
chickens.
kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Miracles and oddities were starting to become daily routine on this trip.
Ah, there's the primer. Hello, primer. There's volume 3. The secrets of the Albed language are revealed. L is equivalent to C.
La 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 la.
There we go. We got our chocobo theme. Oh, sure. The chocobos respond to being poked, but you can't pet the dog. Yeah, she can't carry much of a tune, but she tried,
Someday,
and that
the
counts.
name Owaka will be spoken all over Spira. Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of gill to lend?
I mean, yes, we do want to lend Gil. I don't remember how much Gil I meant to lend Owaka here. How much to lend Owaka? Owaka. Final Fantasy X. There is a thing here. All right, cool. At Owaka's first 4 locations, the player has the opportunity to donate him gil to start up his business. The amount of money the player gives Owaka determines the prices at his shops at the Mushroom Rock Road in the following manner. At 0 to 100 gil, all items will get a 100% increase in price. At 101 to 1,000, all items will get a 50% increase in price. 1,001 to 10,000, all items will get a 20% increase in price. But at 10,001 or more, all items and weapons will get a 30% discount on all prices. So we're not going to donate anything to him here, but I need to donate 10,001 or more before his 4th location. No, definitely not.
Yeah, should have expected as much.
Yeah, didn't grind for the 10,001 up front. That's what I get. Oh, hey, a suitcase. But this guy's like, why did you just kick my suitcase, man? He seems real sick, yeah? I'm hiding over here because I'm gonna get sick too if I keep watching him. Good old Keepa. I've gotten seasick. I think I'm gonna hurl. Ah, keep kicking the suitcase. More potions. Why is the suitcase full of so many potions? Huh, this is just like an infinite potion supply. I assume it stops at some point. Alright. Welcome to Twitch.tv Wiggins, where we sit here and kick this suitcase for the rest of the evening. There we go, I finally ran it dry. Save. Now sell them all to Oaka and get your 10,000 gil. I don't think that will sell me up to 10,000 gil. Dick. Hello, Crusaders.
I'm not at liberty to talk about our plan.
Is Luzu also Balthier? Or is he just voiced by Orin?
If people think you're with us, you'll be excommunicated too. Some things you're better off not knowing. Take it from me.
Oh, that is totally Orin, like Orin's voice actor doing another part.
Restricted area. Our operation depends on this cargo.
Okay. You say so. Huh? You want to use the binoculars? Yes. No way! Remember what you did last time? Alright, fine then. Be that way. I didn't want to use your stupid binoculars anyhow. I said I think he's Oron's voice actor. One of the party characters. The guy with the big sword. We'll arrive in Kilika before nightfall. Go on, take a nap or something. Oh, what a great day. The breeze must feel wonderful. Oh, it's not the same VA. It really sounds like the same VA. Okay.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going. First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too, so you come along, yeah?
All right.
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
I mean, it's a plan. All right. This is not the boat that I get the jet shot on, at least not now, I don't think. Because I'm pretty sure that happens at night and is like a momentous plot moment. But I'm going to save here again, just in case. I'd best be sure. Yeah, that's Kilika to Luca. I thought so. But the blitz balls on the front of the ship spooked me. Okay, yeah. We're good.
Word is that summoner's got noble blood. I heard she's Lord Braska's
That's a deep
daughter.
V on that guy's
Don't
jock
say.
strap.
Lord Braska's daughter?
If anyone can defeat sin, the Lord of Lord Braska can. Please take good care of yourself. Just remember that well-being means a lot to us. Man, I wish we were half as popular as Yuna. Hey, don't let it get to you. That's why he's got a codpiece to make sure he stays covered. Hello, Kamari. How are you? You want to talk? You want to talk, Kamari? Kamari. Hey, Kamari. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Hi, Kamari. So you learn enemy skills. Hey, where'd you learn to jump? Where did you learn that? What kind of enemies? What kind of enemy jumps? Yeah, do you blitz? Oh wow! I didn't even know about that.
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
Huh?
Waka's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Huh?
I am?
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
I can't possibly understand what you're talking about, Lulu. All right.
Victory! Victory! Yeah!
Actually, that reminds me. I don't have the ability to change my overdrive modes yet, do I? No, I don't. Okay. That's something that will come up later. All right, I guess I have a nap. Oh, wait, no. Hi, Lulu. Let's chat.
I don't know who you are or where you came from.
Oh, hey, there's dolphins out there. All kinds of little mini sins. All right, good night, Sean the Man. Thank you for stopping in. What do you have to say for yourself? Hey, can you believe this? What? I just saw this merchant guy inside the ship, and guess what he said to me? He walked up to me and said, "You're no good." Just like that. Isn't that awful? I've still got style. I'll show him. Don't you think so too? Yeah. That's right. I knew I was right. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Ah, yes. Dolphins, mini sins. I mean, that's what they are. Sin's a giant whale, and they're dolphins. They're mini sins. It totally makes sense, I promise. Very smooth, Tidus. Very smooth. You did not
The wind. It's nice.
give yourself away there even a little bit. So, do you like stuff? Is Yuna's face deep in the uncanny valley for anyone else? Everyone's face is deep in the uncanny valley, but Yuna's gets there especially because of her heterochromia,
From Xanarkin, right?
which makes it like
hear that from Waka?
it's already a little bit uncanny.
Waka. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
I've heard in Xanarkin there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
Oh, is that so?
Jacked.
What a twist!
My father. His name is Jecht.
Amazing! You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Yes, the blessing of Yevon.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkin.
Oh, the teeth in Tidus's mouth are no.
He went out to sea for training one day and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Teeth, 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 teeth,
Why,
teeth,
that's
teeth,
the day
teeth.
that Jecht came to Spira.
But
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left. The date fits, doesn't it?
Yeah, but how would he get here?
How did you get here, Tidus? Jeez.
You're here? Are you not?
And Lulu said Waka lacked imagination. We're under attack! A sick wave, brah. Man, the bowcaster. Yeah, see? The dolphins were the baby Sins to let us know that Sin was here. The heralds of Sin. They're like the Silver Surfers.
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Sin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it.
Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner.
Wow, this is going to be a short pilgrimage.
Oh boy.
I assume this is sort of like Sin's dorsal fin. Alright. Have a good night, Oda. Wait, you're not gonna sing baby Sin? Baby Sin do 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 do, baby Sin do 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 do, baby Sin do 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 do, baby Sin. Daddy Sin do 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 do, Daddy Sin do 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 do. Here we have Sin Spawn. Oh yes, Ballista is the name of the device. Oh god! It's pulling us to the right. Alright, let's swap Waka in, and Waka can wing a ball at one of them. And let's pull Yuna in, and Yuna can bop one on the head. And Kamari can stab it. And, can I even attack Sin here? Oh, I can! Look at that! Alright. So let's pull Lulu back in. And she can, I don't know, thunder Sin. Zap it! Yes, let's pull Yulu back in. Whoops. No! God, just let me pick the right thing. Boink! I love how long that ball takes to come back. A special Lancet? I don't know. I don't know if that'll even hit. Oh, it did! Look at that! Alright, Waka. Throw your ball at it. Who else is long range-ish? Summon Valakor, I guess, and hope for the best. This is what the summons are for anyhow, right? This is their one job. It's to, like, be here to fight Sin. Fight Sin! My newly minted summon. And the only, basically, mostly useless one. the battle dialogue keeps saying, they keep coming, but we haven't actually, like, cut through the first wave yet, so we haven't actually spawned anymore. I haven't actually looked at how much life Sin still has. I mean, at this rate, we're going to end the game just by nature of having beaten Sin. What is the chat policy on spoiler talk for the current game? Generally, I ask that we do not talk spoilers for the game that I am currently playing, because the people in chat may not have seen this game before. In the case that... oh yeah, I looked No Time to Lose, thank you. It is the case that I have played this game before, so it would not be a surprise to me, but it would be a spoiler for people who haven't played the game before, so I do encourage us to not spoil it for people in chat. And that includes, like, making references to plot events of Final Fantasy X-2 for obvious reasons. There we go, we got it. I generally take a pretty lax view of spoilers, generally. Just like, if we're talking about something that I'm not actively playing, I'm generally not that big on worrying about spoilers. For something like Final Fantasy VII Remake, for instance, we probably shouldn't talk big spoilers about that, just because I happen to know that Zafty is just finishing it, and lots of people are still playing it or haven't had the chance to play it yet. But for something like, if we were talking about, I don't know, Final Fantasy IX right now, we could talk as in-depth about that as we want, and I would not put a kibosh on that spoiler talk, unless somebody in chat was like, no, I'm playing it right now for the first time. Well, he's dead. We've killed the final boss, though, so the game is over here. All good talk saying, don't spoil Final Fantasy IX, I haven't finished it yet, seriously, not trolling. Nine is probably my favorite, well, is almost certainly my favorite too. And the VOD is on my YouTube. So if you want to watch somebody play Final Fantasy IX, you can check out my YouTube right here on YouTube. Oh hey, we got yet another boss fight. Look at this. It's just boss fight after boss fight here. Boss City. Alright, attack it. Attack it. Maybe they can hit Tidus a lot more and get him his overdrive. Boss fight, but this time you're drowning. No, they can breathe underwater. Or they can hold their breath for so long that it is functionally equivalent to breathing underwater. Oh yeah, this attack. I should probably get some heals in here before my party dies. Oh, please don't kill anybody. Thank you for not killing anybody. That's what I was looking for. Not dying. Well, okay, so Old Man Johnson MB is talking about people's ability to breathe underwater. It looks like, or it seems to be implicit in the construction, like the ludic construction of this game, or the Ludo narrative, I guess, that only some people have the ability to hold their breath super long. Like, we have 5 party members at present, and only 2 are here in this battle. In part because Waka was the only one to jump into the water, but also in part because every other member of the party does not have the ability to breathe underwater. It's really only the Blitzball players who have... the Blitzball players and the Albed, because Riku can show up in underwater battles. Yes, in-universe, the fact that Waka can hold his breath for an extended period of time underwater is the reason why he jumped in and no one else did. Although, you could also take it as a character thing, like Waka is the only one who actually cares about Tidus at the moment. Nobody else seems to. Hey, look. We did it. We didn't die, and it only took 2 potions. Nah, Yuna's just nice to everybody. Yuna doesn't care. She's just nice to everybody. And we got a harpoon and a blue arm guard. Welp. So long, Kilika. It was nice knowing you. That's not at all a creepy baby. That little baby was remarkably terrifying. Oh yeah, the Destiny Islands. This is what happened to the Destiny Islands. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Da, 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 da. Welp. The sad Blitzball. That imagery could only be sadder if the Blitzball was slowly deflating.
When Sin attacked Xanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope.
Rip Kilika. Well, they didn't
I
name
was
it
in a foreign
Alivica.
world. I
Thank
wasn't
you,
going
Omega
home.
Laron.
This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
The scenes of everyone grieving in this game are a lot. Yeah, this isn't the happiest game for most of its narrative. Like, it's a good, fun game, but it is heavier than most.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh,
You
my
brought
lady
sin upon
summoner.
us.
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BTA.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
Please, take me to them.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Huh?
Do I want to overwrite the save data? Yes. Okay. Now we have a new town to explore. Hey, you're alive. Wait. What do you want? We're not open.
The pub's closed. I don't think I can get through this without a drink.
You should investigate healthier coping mechanisms, sir. Oh, I went in the direction I didn't mean to go. Oh, no I didn't. Alright. Oh, yes I did. I'm very good at this. What's over here? Ah! The Aurochs are rebuilding the place.
Tidus, watch your step. It's not safe this way.
Well, why is Waka just standing there? He wasn't supervising, he was looking the other direction.
Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem? The dead need guidance. Filled with grief over their own death, they refuse to face their fate. They yearn to live on and resent those still alive.
We got some good world building
They
here.
envy the living. And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate. Should these souls remain in Spira, they become fiends.
Fear leads to anger,
prey
anger
on the
leads to
living.
hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Sad, isn't it? The sending takes them to the far plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
On the one hand, I want to chat and make jokes. On the other hand, this is a sad and, like, meaningful scene. Apparently you are not conflicted here. Yeah, she can just walk on water. There in the far place, they meet the Klingon stand-in, the blue engine alien, the tiny mercantile alien, and the hot soldier lady. I believe that's the Farscape. This scene is really good, though. This is a really good scene to, like, set the tone of the game. And the world that we're in. Like, I think this scene is actually, like, probably one of the best scenes in the game from a strict, like, story investment point of view. Which, I mean, that's why it's this early in the game, but it's pretty legit. Yeah, and how the world has changed compared to what Tidus knew. You're right, it is the logo for this game.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can do is protect her along the way, until the end.
Until the end? What's the end?
When she defeats Sin. And there's clearly no further implication.
Until she defeats Sin.
Oh.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time. Hmm?
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by Sin. No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her. It was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
You're never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. All right, I gotta call it a night. It is 10 o'clock. I have been going now for 3.5 hours, so it is time for us to call it a day. But that seems like a pretty good place to leave off. We will come back and visit the world of Spira tomorrow again. Let's bring this back to my just chillin' cam. So we will be back tomorrow, same mat time, same mat channel, here on twitch.tv/Wiggins, WIGGINS, at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Thank you, Lost Luck 42, for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I hope you have as much fun watching as I do streaming. Actually, I tipped my hand there. Thank you to everybody who subscribes. Thank you to everybody who cheers. Thank you to everybody who follows. Thank you to everybody who chats. And thank you to everybody who just hangs out and lurks. It is a genuine thrill to stream for you each and every day. And as I just said, I hope you have as much fun watching as I do streaming. I'm looking at the wrong camera because I usually do it to this one instead of this one. Anyhow, I hope you had a great time tonight. I'm really looking forward to playing more of this game. I quite like this game. It is, there are a lot of Final Fantasy games, but I would say this is in the top half, probably higher. This might be in my top 5. I really like this game a lot, so I'm looking forward to playing it. 2 cameras, fancy. Yes, I have this one, and I have this one. So anyhow, we'll be back here tomorrow, as I say, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and I do hope you will tune in. Now, for the important messages that I have to deliver. As previously noted, I have a YouTube, and all of my VODs go up on YouTube. In fact, the last VOD for my Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core playthrough should have processed out during this stream. So if you missed, and in fact it did, so if you missed any portion of my my Crisis Core playthrough, you can see that on my YouTube, which is linked in the chat and in the down below on my About page. And I now have the new Twitch layout, so you want to go to the About page and it will be linked there. Additionally, if you are new to the channel, because I saw there were lots of people here today, so if you're new to the channel, you should follow me on Twitter. Because I post go live notifications on Twitter, and that is where you will be alerted that I have gone online if you do not have the alert button pressed here on Twitch. Although, if you want to get regular notifications that are always on time, you should click the little bell to make sure that you get notified when I go live on Twitch. But if failing that, if you follow me on Twitter, I post go live notifications there, and I try to include a GIF of some description every time, so you get some amusing picture to look at when the go live notifications go out. So please feel free to hit the follow button over on Twitter, and that way you will never miss a stream unless the algorithm curses you that day. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it. I hope you'll come back. I hope you'll subscribe to me on YouTube and watch my VODs, and tell your friends and neighbors that I'm streaming every single day here on day 59 of March Madness, which means tomorrow is day 60. The last thing I have to do in each and every stream is find someone to raid. So let's have a quick look. Hey, Heather is online. So I'm going to send you all to Heather this evening. Go say hi, and you can do that by hopping aboard. I need to make sure I type this correctly. Hopping aboard this raid train. As always, there's no getting off this train we're on, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.